Hello students, today we will be discussing definite integration. Indefinite integration, that would be 12th class commerce 6.1 exercise 6.1. This is the first example what we have. So this is the first example. The lower limit is 4 and the upper limit is 9. 1 divided by root of x dx. Okay, so this is for the definite integration. This is the first question 6.1. Okay, using this formula we can solve. This formula you are already aware. It is integration of 1 by root x dx. We get 2 root x plus the constant c. So this we have to apply over here. Once we integrate 1 by root x, we will get 2 root x according to this formula. Okay, and we have to put the limits. The upper limit is 9, square bracket upper limit is 9 and lower limit is 4. And 2 is taken outside since it is a constant, and square root of x 9 and 4. 9 is the upper limit, lower limit is 4. Now we have to put these two limits over here. Firstly, we will be putting the upper limit. Instead of x, we will be putting the upper limit first. Then we will be putting a negative sign, and then we will be putting the second lower limit. Okay, so upper limit minus lower limit. Instead of x, we have to put these two numbers out here. So first I have put the upper limit, then we have put a minus sign, and then the lower limit instead of x. Okay, so this 9 can be written in the form of 3 square and 2 can be written in the form of 2 square. So this 2 square and 3 square, the squares and the square root will get cancelled according to this, because square root is 1 by 2 and squares you are seeing the squares. The squares and 1 by 2 will get cancelled. Here also 2 square and raised to 1 by 2. So this the powers of 2 will get cancelled and we will be getting 3 minus 2. Okay, and outside we have a constant 2. Okay, 3 minus 2, you are already aware it is 1, and we will get the final answer as y is equal to 2. The second example 6.1, the second example where we have 3 as the upper limit and 2 as the lower limit, minus 2, 1 by x by 5 into dx. So we can use this formula. By this formula we are already aware that integration of 1 by x is equal to log x plus the constant c. Okay, the constant c is written over here. Okay, and we can use this formula over here and we can solve this. So 1 by log x, you can consider instead of log x, x plus 5 is written in our question. Okay, and we got according to this formula this function as log, and the x value we can put this value which is in the denominator, x plus 5, and we have to put the limits, the upper limit and the lower limit. Here the lower limit is minus 2 and the upper limit is x. So we have to put once x and we have to put the minus sign, and the next time instead of x we have to put minus 2 over here. Okay, so we will be doing that. We will, instead of x, we will be putting the upper limit as well as the lower limit. So firstly we need to put the upper limit. Here we will write the equation out here. Log, instead of x we will be putting the upper limit 3, and plus 5 is already there in the function. Okay, and we have to put a minus sign, and then we have to put the same value. Instead of x we will be putting the lower limit as minus 2. So 3 plus 5 is 8, so we got log 8. Here minus 2 plus 5 we get plus 3, so we get log 8 minus log 3, and we are already aware by the formula log m minus log n is equal to log of m by divided by n. So we can put this formula over here. Instead of the log 8 minus 3, you will get the result as m by n. So m would be 8 and the n would be here 3. So using this formula we will be, so we have got log 8 by 3. Six 6.1, the third one we will be doing. We will be solving this problem. This is an important problem, and here the question is 6.1, the third one. The lower limit is 2, the upper limit is 3, x divided by x square minus 1 dx. Okay, so here what we will be doing is that here you can see it is x square minus 1, and we are already aware when we take the derivative of x square you will get 2x, and this constant derivative you will get 0. So you have to somehow put 2, you have to bring 2 out here on top. So once you bring 2 on here top, you have to divide also by 2. So we will be multiplying and dividing by 2. So on top we got 2, and here 1 half we will be getting. This half we will be taking it out of the integration. Okay, integration sign. The lower limit of integration would be 2, the upper limit would be 3, and 2x we have already got, divided by x square minus 1. So using this corollary, in this corollary it states that integration of dy by dx in divided by f of x, any function and its derivative which is on the numerator. Here the derivative is in the numerator and the function is in the denominator, dx. You will get, if it is integrated, you will be getting log of f of x. Okay, and the constant c. Using this corollary here, you will be getting, this is f of x, and when you take the derivative of this f of x, you will get 2x. So 2x you have already got on top. Okay, so this, using this corollary, you will be getting, since dy by dx here is 2x and the function is x square minus 1, you will be getting log of f of x. This is the f of x, x square minus 1. The upper limit would be 3 and the lower limit would be 2. So now using definite integration, you have to put, instead of x, you have to put the upper limit first as 3, and you have to take the minus sign, and then log of again x square. Instead of x square you will be putting the lower limit 2 square minus 1. Okay, so here 3 square would be 9, and 3 square 9 minus 1 would be 8, minus, okay, log of 2 square minus 1. 2 square would be 4 minus 1, you will be getting log 3. Here you will be getting log 8. Okay, so half is outside the square bracket and you will be getting log 8 minus log 3. Now using this formula clearly states that log m minus log n, you will be getting log m divided by log n. Okay, so half is already there outside, and this can be written, log 8 minus 3 log 3 can be written using this formula in this format. Here m is 8 and n is 3. So you have got the answer, half into log of 8 divided by 3. Hello students, right now we will be discussing 6.1, the fourth problem. Okay, the fourth problem states that y is equal to, the lower limit is 0, upper limit is 1, x square plus 3x plus 2 divided by root x into dx. So root x can be taken common like we have taken in individually. outside the square bracket 0 to 1, that is taken from the question itself, and the below root x will be equally divided. Root x for the first term, x square divided by root x, then 3 the middle term 3x divided by root x, then the last term 2 divided by the by root x. Okay, and the root x square root we can take raised to 1 by 2. That is the reason why x root x is taken as x raised to 1 by 2. Here also x raised to 1 by 2, and here also x raised to 1 by 2. Now this x raised to 1 by 2 which is in the denominator, when it goes to the numerator it becomes minus. Okay, the exponential becomes minus. That is why 2 is already there, x square is already there. When x is taken to the numerator it becomes 2 minus half. Similarly 3x is already there. If nothing is written, it is assumed that it is 1. So 1 minus the x raised to 1 by 2, when it goes to the numerator it becomes x raised to minus 1 by 2. Okay, and 2 under root of 2 divided by under root of square x. Okay, so this is not changed, this is kept as it is. So when we take LCM, 2 into 4, 2 into 2 you will get 4. So 4 and the common 2 is the LCM is taken, and 4 minus 1 on the numerator will become 3. Okay, here x raised to 1 minus half. Okay, and we have to multiply this 2 so that we can take LCM. So 2 minus 1 divided by 2, and the third term is kept as it is. The square bracket is closed into dx. Now what we will be doing is that y is equal to, lower limit is 0, upper limit is 1. X raised to 4 minus 1 divided by 2 will become x raised to 3 by 2, and 3x raised to 2 minus 1 divided by 2 will become 3x raised to half, and plus 2 divided by root x. The square bracket is closed into dx. Now we have to individually take all the integration. This integration which is there outside the square bracket will be taken inside once the square bracket is removed. So first integration you will get in the form of x raised to n plus 1 divided by n plus 1. Okay, so once we integrate you will get the answer as x raised to 3 by 2 plus 1. Okay, and divided by x raised to 3 by 2 plus 1. Okay, here similarly 3x raised to half will become integration will become 3x raised to half plus 1, and when we cross multiply you will get half plus 1 in the denominator as well. Now here this 1 by root x, when we integrate you will get that integration as 2 is already there, that is taken outside. So 1 by root x you will get 2 root x. Okay, that is according to the formula. You will get 2 root x. 1 divided by root x you will get 2 root x. So 2 is already there. 2 into 2 you will get 4. Okay, 2 into 2 4. Then 3x raised to this 2, the 1 by 2 into 2, the numerator becomes 1 plus 2 divided by 2, and here also denominator 1 plus 2 divided by 2. Here what 3 by 2 in plus 1 will become 3 plus 2 divided by 2, and here also 3 plus 2 divided by 2. Okay, so here final what we get is, here we have written the formula. Integration of 1 by root x dx is equal to 2 root x, and here x raised to n dx is equal to x raised to n plus 1 divided by n plus 1. Okay, plus c. the constants are kept at the both the places. And y is equal to, now here if you add this numerator 5 by 2, here also 5 by 2, x raised to 3 by 2, you can write add 3 plus 2 1 plus 2 3 and divided by 2, then 1 plus 2 and you will get 3 by 2. Here for 2 into 2 you will get 4 root x. Now when you have put limit outside, here the upper limit is 1 and the lower limit is 0, so you have to, once you have to put, instead of x you have to put 1, and the second time you have to put 0. There will be a minus sign in between once you minus lower limit from the upper limit. So instead of x you will be putting 1. Here also instead of x, 3 into, instead of x you will be putting 1. Here also square root of x you will be putting 1. So anything raised to 5 by 2 would be 1 itself. Below you are already having 5 by 2, and x raised to 3 by 2 will become 3 into x raised to 1 3 by 2 divided by 3 by 2, here plus, then 4 into square root of 1. Now there will be a minus sign since you are minusing from the upper limit to the lower limit. So instead of x you are putting 0. Here also 3 into, instead of x you are putting 0 raised to 3 by 2. Here also plus 4 square root of 0. This whole term will become 0. Okay, this whole term will become 0. This whole term will become 0. Now 4 into square root of 1 is square root of 1 is 1 itself, then 3 into 1 raised to 3 by 2 is 1 itself divided by 3 by 2, 1 raised to 5 by 2 and divided by 5 by 2. So 1 raised to 5 by 2 is 1 itself. Okay, so you will get this term on the where you had kept 1 and here minus 0. Now previously we have seen y is equal to 1 divided by 5 by 2, then plus 3 divided by 3 by 2 plus 4, and this term had become fully 0. Now this 2 by 2, when it is inversed, when it goes on top, it will become 2 by 5. The inverse will happen. And when 3 by 2 goes on top, the inverse will happen. The 2 will go on top and 3 will come down. So 2 by 3, and 3 we already have on the numerator, plus 4, and the bracket is closed, minus 0. So this 2 by 5 plus this 3 and 3 will get cancelled, we'll get 2 plus 4. So this will become 2 plus 4, so we will get 6. Now we have to take the LCM. So 6 5s will become 30 divided by a common 5 on both the terms. Under this the 5 is there, and when you add the numerator part, you will get 30 plus 2, 32 divided by 5. That is the final answer.